A hearty welcome to today's interdisciplinary international conference organized by some of the colleges affiliated to Gondwana University, Maharashtra. I am Dr. Ravi Kala, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Vivekananda College, Puttur, Karnataka State. My research topic is Impact of COVID-19 on Education Sector, a study on problems faced by the college students from online learning with special reference to Dakshina Kannada district of Karnataka State. Our health and wealth are highly influenced by various emerging viral diseases. In December 2019, COVID-19 has emerged in Wuhan, China and spread its wing over the whole globe. A large segment of the world population are affected by it. Therefore, the WHO declared it as a pandemic on 30th January 2020. It has affected almost all the sectors of the economy, including education sector. Literature survey clearly showed that no previous study was done on problems faced by the college students from online learning in Dakshina Kannada district. To fill up this research gap, present study was undertaken as the research problem. Objectives of the study were to know the transformation in education sector due to COVID-19. Second one, to analyze the concept of online learning. Third one, to study the problems faced by the college students from online learning. Finally, to offer some suggestions to the problems. Research methodology. Present study was based on both primary data and secondary data. Primary data was collected from the sample of 120 college students of Dakshina Kannada district of Karnataka state. Sample size was decided by following convenient sampling method. Questionnaire in Google form was prepared to collect data from the respondents. Likkert's 5-point scale and percentage analysis were used to analyze the data. Chi-square test was applied to test the hypothesis. Secondary data was collected from the reports, journals and websites. Let's see how the transformation in education sector brought about by COVID-19. COVID-19 has changed the entire scene of education sector all over the world. Now we are observing shift from thinking digital to being digital. Though the India has been adapting to the new age learning, there still lies an obstacle in making the endeavors entirely successful. This is due to the fact that only 45 crore people of the total population of the country have access to the internet. Let's see the concept of online learning. Online learning is learning through electronic devices such as computers, tabs and even smartphones that are connected to the internet. Let's move on to important part of the study findings. As I told you earlier, to study the problems faced by the college students from online learning, sample of 120 students were selected. Data collected from them was analyzed as follows. Educational profile of the respondents given in the table 1 shows that 17% were PU students, 33% were degree students, 25% were engineering students, 8% were diploma students and remaining 17% were postgraduates. Gender classification given in table 2 shows that 53% were male and remaining 47% were female. Area of residence given in table 3 shows that 29% of the respondents resided in rural areas, 43% in semi-urban areas and remaining 28% resided in urban areas. Important apps used by the respondents while going for online learning given in table 4. It shows that 28% were using Zoom app, 21% were using Moodle, 18% were using Google Classroom, 10% were using others including social media, 8% were respectively using Google Meet and AZ Recorder and remaining 7% were using Skype. Table 5 shows important concept of the study, that is problems faced by the respondents from online learning. I have selected 12 different types of problems generally faced by the respondents from online learning. and that problems were put before the respondents through questionnaire for rating, and respondents were asked to rate by using Likhart's 5-point scale as very high, high, average, low and very low. The response gathered was analyzed and mean scoring was calculated and then a ranking was made. It was found that network problem was a major problem followed by the respondents in Dakshina Kannada district. And this problem was followed by no personal touch, health problems like headache, eye problem, losing, etc., lack of concentration, no effective doubt clarification, power problem, not having own personal PC, laptop, etc., financial problem, then addiction to mobile, technical problem, thundering and lightning, finally lack of family support, of course in order of importance. Table 6 gives the result of chi-square test. Chi-square test was used to test the relationship between place of residence of the respondents and problems faced by them. It was found that calculated chi-square value was more than the table value at 5% level of significance. Thus, null hypothesis was rejected and research hypothesis was accepted. Thus, chi-square test proved that there is an association between place of residence of the respondents and problems faced by them from online learning. On the basis of the findings, some of the suggestions given. Government as well as private telecom operators, broadband service providers should move towards high-speed data networks and offer facilities to the students like additional data, free internet, etc. Software such as video chat platforms, even VR applications can be used to create personal touch and clarify the doubts. In small assignments, discussion on course materials, clearing points of confusion may be emphasized. To reduce the health issues, teachers should set class schedule for students, work with the students to set milestones and help them to design a routine to meet those goals. Again, teachers should listen to the students about their obstacles that hinder their ability to study. To enhance concentration level, course should have coherent structure, well-organized materials blended with the challenges and adventures, videos, storytelling, simulators, etc. Students as well as parents should be given a chance to communicate their problems with the teachers through email, discussion groups, chat box, etc. To avoid the technical problems, simple and comprehensive help page can be uploaded and due care should be given to sound, and that colleges should try out on several smartphones, browsers and operating systems. Government colleges should provide digital equipments to students at free of cost, particularly to poor students. Students need to accept new learning circumstances with a positive attitude and open-minded heart to avoid the stress and better prepare themselves for classes. Students need to set small goals for themselves throughout the day. Students should develop a strong self-discipline, culture of independence, internal motivation, responsibility, certain level of maturity and time management skills. Again, students should see that learning environment is conducive to them and their seating arrangement, everything is comfortable to them. Students should also uninstall mobile games, computer games already downloaded in order to avoid the temptation. With these suggestions, I'll conclude saying that teaching and learning in an online learning environment happens differently than in the traditional classroom. It can present new challenges to both teachers and students. If the suggestions given above are taken care of as policy measures, and if the students adapt themselves to the online learning environment with a positive mindset, then the digital transformation will see successful endeavors in future. Thank you. Thanks a lot.